I think it's actually okay to keep trialing while you're restructuring your training because we're just doing the reinforcement differently. And we want to use the same things that you're doing in practice here. So as the dog comes down and hits this yellow, I want you to say yes, over, or yes, jump, or whatever your word is for the next one. Very good. Okay, now one thing that I really want you to work on is your turns. When the turns come, you do this thing where you slow down and then you move backwards. So you go this way, you face this way, and you move backwards while you're still facing this way. Okay, the turn is never going to be as good as if you turn your body and you face the way you want Kalani to go. So that's what I want you to work on. Have a little more trust, because that's where he thinks maybe he's done something wrong, because you put him on a line for the A-frame, right? Let's freeze it right here. This is the dog's takeoff. You see that? The dog's front feet is in the air. You're facing this way, and even though you're slowing down, your body language indicates to me you want the A-frame. He responds to the call, but it's suspicious. Maybe he's done something wrong. Now his attitude kind of drops a little bit, just a little bit. Still keeps going. So as long as you don't run into other problems, he's going to be okay. Okay, so here we have a mistake. The dog goes off, and it's not like practice, right, where you kind of have to go get him. And so right here, see the dog come up and look at you? Just like practice, I want you to say, yes, good boy, good boy. And then you don't try and scoop him up. You can keep heading out. All right? So that's the only thing to me that was wrong with this run. But I did want to point out that turn. So he's a dog where if things are going well, he's going to keep running well. Once there's a little mistake, and it's not really a mistake, right? He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't go off course, but he was going to go off course. Now he feels bad about himself. And that means the next mistake is going to put him over. Or in this case, it may have even caused the next mistake where he's not really paying attention to where he's going. He's thinking about sniffing. He kind of wants to escape a stressful situation. And so you did a nice job here by not yelling at him, not telling him he's bad, and letting him know, hey, when you get back together with me, there's nothing bad coming, okay? You made a mistake, no big deal. I made a mistake handling, it's no big deal. We're going to come out and we're going to do a run again later, all right? So I think it's perfectly fine. So I think this kind of run is going to happen, right? It's been happening, but we want to change how we're dealing with it, and I think you did a nice job. The only thing I would add is to give that yes when he looked at you, and then go off, and then I would leash him, and this is what I would do. I'll put the leash on, and then as I put the leash on, I would say yes, and then I would pet him or say good boy or good Kalani if he likes that, and then that's if you're carrying him, even if you're not carrying him, even if he's walking out of the ring. Then as you go out of the ring, hopefully you have some food or treats lying around nearby. Do a nose touch, have him do a sit, a behavior that he knows very well, and then give him another treat, okay? Now, I don't want to go too crazy, because if we make this experience here at the end, this post-run behavior chain too good, then, we might be reinforcing all the sniffing a little bit too much. But I want to give him just a little something, something, so he knows that you are not angry with him, right? That it's okay. This agility ring is a safe place for him. All right, because that's going to reduce the sniffing. So that's what I want you to do in the future on these kinds of runs. But I think you did a nice job here.